Hello everyone, my name is Shahrzad and welcome to my channel. Thank you for choosing to watch this video. Today I'm going to talk about this whole increased pricing Chanel. What do I think and where we are going from now on going forward? Is it good to continue our business with Chanel? Should we shift to the other brands that they are growing as time goes by, like Celine, that maybe a couple of years ago, 5 years ago, it would have been an odd thing to purchase one of those bags. We didn't consider those as luxury items. It was mainly Dior, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes, and those brands. But they are growing. The quality of their products is top notch, and like Givenchy, like even Prada, like those brands that they were not the first class, now they are growing and they are kind of reaching to being kind of against the first class in fashion. I'm gonna tell my story and my version about the whole Chanel bags. I'm gonna be honest, I never touched any of Chanel bags in my life prior to purchasing one. So the first Chanel bag that I touched was in August 22, like a couple of months ago. I just randomly called different boutiques. I shouldn't say this, but somehow I haven't found them very helpful. I was just super lucky. I found this essay in Vancouver, and her name is Nargis, and she said, well, I'll be more than happy to help you. And at that time in Canada, we were able to pay through a link and then they would just ship it to us. Right now you can't do that anymore. You have to be in the store to purchase your piece or whatever you want to get. They are still sending you pictures, but they can't send you a link and do that kind of things. At least that's the way it is in Canada for now. So she said, the double flap classic bag, it's the iconic one, is the go if you're going to be your first purchase, first piece, first bag. And taxes are 15% here. I think I paid around $11,000 on this bag, which is a lot of money. But I just thought, if you want this bag, this is a price for it. I didn't know at the time that, this was like $2,000 in 2010. It was like $4,000 in 2015. Well, we're in 2022 now, and I want to buy this bag. I want to have this bag. This is a price I'm paying for. That's how I looked at it. You got into fashion so late, your loss, but at least you get it today. There are so many people saying that, well, you could have got a pre-loved one for much less of, $11,000. I personally don't like pre-loved items. Unless I can't get them, I wouldn't go for pre-loved. And I know it's kind of a controversial issue. Some people would rather and like I was just talking to someone said, well, it's like $15,000 now. I would rather to get a pre-loved one for like $7,000 and I spend the $8,000 to a very luxurious cruise to Alaska or Barcelona and that kind of things, which is respectful, but I will still get it for $15,000 and get a new bag if I want to get it. That's just me. But honestly, I don't want to buy any more classic double flap Chanel bags. I have one and I'm happy with it. Am I gonna, spend extra time to babysit it? No, I kind of showed a video of how I kind of store it, how I take care of it. Everything is gonna be the same. Am I gonna wear it less? No, I'm still gonna wear it the same amount that I was wearing before. When I wear this bag, I feel more elegant. I feel I'm a princess because I'm holding a very expensive bag. I don't know if I would have that feeling if it was a pre-loved item. And I know so many people, like rich ones, they have a collection of, I don't know, 20 double flap bags, but they still go get a pre-loved one and just use that one. They're like, we don't have to be worried about it. We just wear it everywhere. It's already had its own scratches and, wear and tear. So we don't have to worry about it. That's not me. I will wear this bag and I'm gonna feel, precious, elegant, classy. I would feel like, wow, I'm like the princess. Look at me. I'm just holding like a very expensive bag. Same with my shoes, same for my outfit. It's just the way it is. If I'm wearing a sweater that is like $5,000-$6,000 versus a one that is, I don't know, $50, you can see that in my behavior. You can see that in how I talk, how I walk, how I behave, how I feel. And I think deep down, it should be about how you feel. If you feel like you want to get the brand new one, you want to have this bag, you're willing to cut off your cruise trip or I don't know, whatever you're going to say for it to get this piece, then do it. Do whatever makes you happy. Honestly, that's what I did. And then when I got this classy double flap bag, then my SA said, well, now you want to get a boy bag. And I'm like, what is a boy bag? And then she showed me and I'm like, well, yeah, yes and no. And I like small bags. So I just kind of saw just by picture, the small one is very small and the medium one was big. I got the medium size anyway. It's in a beige color. It's not my favorite bag. It's like the chain is quite bulky and heavy. I will wear it maybe for conferences, for meetings, for somewhere that I want lots of space. And I'm mainly sitting, but it won't be my to-go bag. Then she said, trendy CC or, the Coco handle ones, these are the ones that you want to kind of keep purchasing. She told me like you can get more classic double flap bags, but because you just started your collection, I would just add from different pieces, different styles, and then I would just go back and get different colors, unless you're really in love with it. I'm like, no, that's okay. And then I got the Coco handle one, which I do use it quite often. And then I stopped. Then I'm like, well, I have 3 bags. I'm happy. I want to buy a tweed bag and I don't care how much is it going to be. I'm not going to beat myself up that, well, if you would have got that one that Nargis showed you in 2022 for $7,000, now you didn't have to pay $10,000. Well, in that time, I didn't like that tweed bag because tweed bags are, as you know, a bit tricky. They're not that versatile. And I did get one. It was shipped to me. It didn't have so much of texture and structure, if it makes any sense. Even though the kind of inside lining was leather, it felt like nothing. It was like a cloth. And I'm like, no, I don't like it. So I just returned it and then I got the Coco handle instead. So getting the tweed is a bit tricky. I want to see it in person. I want it to be a bit versatile. I know it's not possible to get that bag. Like they are a bit colorful. They may not go with all colors, but I wanted to go with my main color in my wardrobe. So I haven't got any. I'll definitely get one and it's going to be more expensive. And I know I was in Toronto in the Chanel boutique last week and there was one tweed bag. I just didn't like it. It was like navy and black and white. And I'm like, nah, I didn't like it. And I know right now that one is perhaps with taxes $2,000 more expensive. I'm sorry, but I just didn't get it. I didn't like it. I don't have any regrets over that. The other thing is some people are like, well, let's just stop shopping at Chanel. Then that will be like a punishment. No, we have so many rich people that they are still buying pieces. They don't care. It's like they have lots of money. And if they are like a Chanel person, they continue to buy pieces from Chanel. if they have enjoyed their experience so far and they have the money, they would perhaps continue to kind of do their business with Chanel. So Chanel is not going to go out of business with some people stop shopping there. And I heard, I don't know again, I heard that Chanel doesn't want to see people wearing, the double classic bag in, the subway or on the SkyTrain, or, kind of, I don't know if it's true that they want to cut off the middle class people from the business. I don't know what's the philosophy behind this one. I know with Hermes, they just have limited production, so their pieces are going to be precious. But I don't like Hermes games. I'm not into games, and I will never ever do those games. I would like to when I'm in Paris, and I'm not going to go to Paris for getting a Kelly or a Birkin. But if I go to Paris, I would definitely make an appointment, walk into Hermes, and see if, based on my luck, I'm going to get something. But I'm not going to do those games that they travel 1 billion times to Paris, to Nice, to, I don't know, Marseille, those cities in France, and then they make several appointments. They go there for 5 days. The entire 5 days, they're going to be in different boutiques. They send their, boyfriends or husbands to different other branches just to get their hands on a, Birkin or, Kelly bag. That will not be me. And I don't like Preloved ones, so I'll just wait. And if I get it, good. If I don't get it, it's not like I'm losing so much. I think Chanel didn't want to do that game. Instead, they are saying that, well, we're going to ask for more prices. One thing that I would like to is to complain about Chanel pieces. The quality of their pieces, the precision of their pieces, apparently it's not as it was years ago. I'm new to Chanel, but when I got my Coco Handle one, I'm not happy with alignment of one of those, like the pieces of the bag. And I can show you right here. It's hard to see because I don't have, I have the cloth on, but one of the, I think this part, the lines are not quite, they don't match and they don't follow. It's very, very hard to tell and see, but I'm an OCD. I am into perfectionist. I am into details. And that was a complaint that I had, but it's a Coco handle. It's a lovely color. It's a small. I kept it anyways. And people told me that, when you want to resell it, then you may. And I'm like, well, first of all, it's not noticeable. I talk about it because I've seen it and noticed it. But I'm not going to be worried about whenever I'm going to sell this from today, because I don't know when that's going to happen. Are these good investments? Again, it's not a stock market that you purchase the stocks today, you can sell them tomorrow. I have gone through Resale Market just to know how does it work. So for us in US or Canada, we pay taxes on the top of the price. Here it's 15% taxes. So let's say I got a bag for $10,000, I pay 11.5. So now I want to sell this bag to, a company which is in London, England. And they would say, okay, we will pay 80% to you, we'll take 20%. They would do an assessment. They say, well, the price for this one is, let's say, $10,000, which would be odd to happen, but let's say it would be $10,000. That's the best case scenario. But we'll give you $8,000. I paid 11.5. This is 8. So I'm out of $3,500. And this is the best case scenario. No, I don't want that. That's not investment. Unless I'm going to wait 10 years. In 10 years, I get sick of this bag. I have, I want to move on to another brand or color or something. Then I'm sure in 10 years when I'm going to resell this, I'm going to maybe even make some profit out of it. But the resale market is not like buying it today, selling it next year, and then you're going to make a couple of $1,000s. It doesn't work that way. For Hermes, I don't have any experience because I don't even have one. I don't own any. So I don't know why the Preloved one are like $60,000. Maybe people who are in that market, they can talk better. But yes, I would love to have my hands on a Birkin or Kelly, and I'm sure I will. Like, I'm so young, I still gonna live a fair amount of time, so that I'm not in rush. So I'll get my hands on it. But will I continue my business with Chanel? Most likely, yes. But if I bought 3 bags in 2022 and I want to now buy more bags in 2023, then it would be go down maybe to 2 pieces or 1 bag. Like I said, I don't have any interest to buy more bags, like leather bags. I would love to get a tweed bag, but they come and they go right away. And we don't have a Chanel boutique in Halifax. I have to fly to Toronto. Even that 5 hours to get to the airport, fly over, it's going to be sold out. So it's just the way it is. It's just by luck that you drop in by to the store and then they do have a tweed bag. You get it, you're happy. So yes, if I see one, I'll get it. But am I going to get the double flap one in beige, in blue, in pink? Not really. I do have those colors in Lady Dior. So, and I just kind of showed another, I had the other video the other day, which was about my Lady Dior collections. I have blue, I have metallic gold, I have kind of a pale purple pinkish, I have black, I have blue, so like dark blue, kind of a bit of cloudy blue. And I do have these beige ones in Chanel, and I do have a black one, and I don't even use a bag that often. When I want to go somewhere, I just wanted a light crossbody, and then that would be it. Meeting, conferences, yes, I will just pick one, but I don't need a billion pieces. That's just not me. So I'm not an addicted to a collection bags, and I don't really get those people who have like 50 bags. Again, no offense, I don't want, it's just my personal opinion. I don't feel like I need 50 bags. I don't need 50 pair of shoes. I don't need 50 winter jackets. I don't need 50 Chanel sweaters. You know, a couple here and there, that's nice, but that's enough. But that would be mainly me. But please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know, what do you think? What are your plans? Are you going to continue your business? Are you done with Chanel? Are you upset? Are you angry? Why do you think they did this? But again, they're doing it for years and they're not losing their customers. But it would be nice to hear your feedback and what are your thoughts on this price increase. Well, that's it about today. Thank you for watching this video. Do a thumbs up if you like it so more people would have the opportunity to watch it. Thank you and goodbye till the next video. Thank you so much.